Hello everyone, hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to talk about OINP application and also review all the documents that are necessary to apply. We are also going to do one video on PNP application after I'm done with OINP. So stay tuned and please watch all the videos to know about this application process. So let's begin with the video. First, let's talk about OINP master stream because we will be looking only into master stream. Other stream, I have no idea of how to apply on other stream because I applied through master, so I will go with master stream. Let's talk about some of the specifics. If you have question regarding how much you have to pay for this application and some other things about OINP, I hope you get all the answers seeing this video. So Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program is the province's economic immigration program. It works in collaboration with the Government of Canada through Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, so IRCC. So there are many streams actually, but you can definitely use this stream selector tool to know which stream you are eligible to apply. If you have a master's or PhD degree from an Ontario university, you will probably go through master's stream, but you have to keep in mind that this master's graduation stream or PhD stream will be valid after you receive your degree for only 2 years. So within the 2 years you have to apply after getting this your master's or PhD degree. For this OINP Master's Graduate Stream, you have two steps in this application. One is you have to register for an expression of interest, and second is you need to receive an invitation to apply. So basically, first step is pretty easy. You have to just register an expression of interest. We will go through it after a while, and the second thing is you have to sit there and wait for an invitation to apply. After you receive your invitation to apply, you will have to upload all the necessary documents to prove all of the things you have said in the registration while you registered an expression of interest. So you will need some documents to support all of those facts. After you upload all of those documents, if they're satisfied, they will give you Ontario nomination, which you will use while applying for PNP. So this is the first step of your PNP application. After you cover this step, get your Ontario nomination, you will apply for PNP. So cost to apply under this master's or PhD graduation stream is only $1,500. And for the refunds, they will only refund application fee if your application is incomplete or you withdraw your application before even they start processing it. They will not refund the fee if your application is unsuccessful. So you have to bear that in mind, that if it is unsuccessful, you will not receive any kind of refund. But if the application is incomplete, they will send you the refund and ask you to again submit with the necessary documents which you are missing on your application, or you withdraw it before even they start viewing your documents. This $1,500 you do not need to pay while registering for an expression of interest. So this $1,500 you have to pay when you submit the documents after you receive an invitation to apply. So currently, when we will be registering for this expression of interest, we will not have to pay anything. We will just have to register for it, wait for them to get back to us, and we get an invitation to apply, and then after we are uploading all the documents, then we have to pay this $1,500. So you don't have to worry initially about this $1,500, When I applied or registered for an expression of interest, I had to wait more than a week to just receive the invitation to apply. But for now, it is quite uncertain when they will have the draw or issue invitation to apply, because in 2025 there has been nothing. In 2024, in master's graduation stream there was 5,519, but 2025 there was nothing till this date. So it might be a while before you even receive an invitation to apply. So first you just have to register an expression of interest. Now let's look what are the documents, or check the document checklist. So for master's graduation stream, this is the document checklist. Applicant consent form, which is a new criteria or new addition to this application. It was not there when I applied. This one they added it from 2024. Identity document. So we will look what identity document means, or what are the documents they will consider as identity document. So one is photograph, two is passport. So you can either choose a photograph or a passport. Status documents in Canada: work permit, study permit, temporary resident visas. Then residency in Ontario documents, any of these, like phone bills, hydro or energy bills, car or home insurance, lease or rental agreements, pay slips from an Ontario employer. Any of these documents will be considered as residency in Ontario documents. Education documents, degree documents. For master's degree, your master's degree granted from an eligible Ontario university, you can just click in this eligible Ontario university, and it will open up and show you which are the eligible universities in Ontario. Your official transcript issued by university that granted your degree. So these two things you need to have it ready when you actually sit for applying for this. Language test results. So for English test must be CLB7. I hope you all know what CLB7 means, but still I will tell what CLB7 means. CLB7 is equivalent to 6 in IELTS. That means you have 6 in each of the criteria, each of the 4 criteria there are in IELTS. So listening, reading, speaking and writing, in each criteria you have at least 6. Then documents to demonstrate that you meet the settlement funds requirement. What does the settlement funds requirement means? The settlement funds is the amount which will be sufficient for you to get settled in Canada over here. Under this you can upload your bank statement if you have the necessary settlement funds over there. If not, you can also add some other things like your pay stub or job offer to make it more valid. They basically want you to be able to bear your and your family's expenses and not depend on the government for your necessities. So you have to provide all the supportings to actually prove that. Then you have to upload your resume, then intention to reside in Ontario documents. So what Ontario nomination program actually focuses is that your future aim is to remain in Ontario. You do not wish to go into any other provinces of Canada, so you have to reside in Ontario. So for that, if you have a current job or if you have a job offer, that will be more valid. But other things might also suggest, like lease agreements if you are renting or leasing any place. So you will probably have an agreement which is longer than 1 year. So that will be a document which will prove that you will not go anywhere from Ontario. So these are the all document checklists that you need to have in your hand when you sit for this application. So let's start with the application now. In order to apply, you have to come here and click prepare your application and submit. Scroll a little down and you will be able to see start submit an application. Click over there and it will guide you to another window. So here you have to create an account for this website. So let's go ahead and create an account. Below you can see password requirements, so at least 8 characters, at least 1 lowercase letter, at least 1 uppercase letter, at least 1 number, 1 symbol. Does not contain part of username. So you have to maintain all of this to set your password. So once you log in, you will go and select new applicant. After you select new applicant, you will see all the streams over here. There are so many streams like foreign worker stream, international student stream, demand skill stream. You will find master's graduate stream. I will go inside that and select that. You have selected the master's graduate stream. If you would like to continue to apply under this stream, please select yes. Applicant registration part 1. So you have to fill out here family or surname, given name and date of birth. If you have only one name, you can select this box and then only one field will be available between this surname and given name. Please fill this out according to your passport and press next. Registering an expression of interest. Welcome to Ontario Nominee Program. The first step in the application process to the OINP is to register an EOI profile in order to be placed in the selection pool. So EOI is the expression of interest. You will be required to do so for the following stream. So for the following stream, you will have to register. After you read all of this, you can select next. Profile, you have to fill out all these fields which are mandatory and necessary for your application. The fields are family name, surname, given name, date of birth, primary telephone number, email address, country of residence, country of birth, primary country of citizenship, passport number, which all of these are available to you in your passport. Most of the information are there, and the telephone number, you can just give the telephone number. You will be all time available to. If they have any kind of question or anything like that, they will call you, so remember to give a valid telephone number. Next is this question. Select the occupation of your Canadian work experience if applicable. So select from the drop down list. What is the hourly based wage for your current employment in Canada? So this is optional. You can fill it out. If you wanna keep it blank, yeah, it's okay as well. But as you will be giving your pay stubs if you don't have sufficient settlement funds available to your bank, so you can probably give your hourly base wage as well. Please enter your full-time equivalent work experience in Canada in the last 5 years. So select whatever is applicable to you. What was your total highest pre-tax income as stated on your Canada Revenue Agency notice of assessment in any of the last 5 years? So take your notice of assessment from your CRA account and see what is the highest amount of pre-tax that you have filed in one of the last 5 years. Do you have legal immigration status in Canada? Yes. Indicate your current immigration status. Worker. What type of work permit were you issued? So, post-graduation work permit, work permit start date, work permit expiry date. Fill this out as per your work permit. Client ID number is also on your work permit, so you can take that from there. Expiration date of current IRCC document, so that will be your work permit expiration date. Select next. What is your highest level of education? Master's degree. Please provide detailed information about your master's degree. So graduation date, fill this accordingly. Name of the institute, select your university's name. Level of education, master's degree, field of study, select your department's name. Years of study, 2 years. You need to fill this out or provide accordingly to your years of study. For me, my master's degree was 16 months program, but it was equivalent to 2 years of study, so I'm giving 2 years. Please enter information for each additional earned Canadian educational credential. Please do not re-enter the credential listed above. So if you have any other credential, you can fill this out. I don't have, so I will not give anything. Please select the language test you have completed. IELTS. So you will have your test report form number in your IELTS document, and you can take all this from your IELTS document. So 7, 7, 7, 7. I'm just giving random numbers. So date of the test must be within the last 2 years. Next. Select the location of your current Canadian employment, if applicable, from the list of census divisions. If you work in more than one location, select the location where you will report to work. If you do not know your census division, you can just Google it. Like Mississauga falls under Peel, so you can also look for it, which division you are, the city of your workplace falls under. Also for this one as well, if the credential that you will be using to support the application was granted by an institution in Ontario that you physically attended, please select the location that you physically attended from the list of census divisions. If you did not physically attend classes in the institution, select did not physically attend in person. So currently all of the institutions are having only physical classes, so you will not select do not physically attend. You will select the census division your university falls under. If you do not know, you can just Google it. For example, University of Windsor, or Windsor falls under Windsor, Essex. Next, if your expression of interest for this stream is part of an OINP special invitation or pilot, please indicate which one from the list below. not select anything from here. You select next. So this is the total points that you will see when you see the invitation to apply. You can see what is the minimum point they applied these invitations to. So this like this you will have your score, and then you select next. This is the attestation. So attestation that I meet Ontario Immigrant Nomination Program stream criteria and have the qualifications set out in this EOI. You will fill this out, my full legal name, my date of birth, today's date is, and then signature box. You will type in your full name and hit submit, and this is all that you have to do for registering expression of interest. Then you have to wait for the invitation to apply, and from there you will have a link for OINP e-filing portal, from where you have to provide all the supporting documents that I actually showed you on the first half of my video, where I showed all the document checklist. Those are the documents that you will upload and actually wait for your Ontario nomination. I hope this video helps you understanding how to register for an expression of interest, and I wish you all the best for this application. I hope you receive Ontario nomination soon, and they soon issue invitations to apply to all the applicants who are waiting. So all the best from Traveling Foodie team. Thank you so much for giving so much love and watching all the videos and supporting. Please hit the subscribe button, like the video if you think that it was helpful. Comment if you have any question, or if you want to know anything more about this OINP process. Thank you. Take care. Bye.